Hello, beautiful people. It's Talk with Favour time again, and welcome to another episode of Talk with Favour. This is episode 5 of Talk with Favour. If you're just here for the first time, you're welcome. This is a safe space where we have real conversation. And today, I'm joined by a very intentional guest, a very purposeful, and a very beautiful lady. Hello, how you doing?
Hi, Shibo.
So, can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Okay, my name is Olayimika Priscilla Olamide. I'm a 300 level student of the Department of History and International Studies, University of Ilorin. Aside being a student, I do quite a lot of other stuff. I'm into photography, I'm into social media management, and also being a student leader.
Okay, thank you so much. That's a really nice introduction. And the topic we're going to be discussing today is teenage relationship, love or distraction. Teenage relationship, is it love or distraction? So what do you say about that, first of all?
Okay, teenage relationships,
Yes. Do you see it as love or you see it as distraction?
distractions.
Why do you say it's a distraction?
I mean, as a teenager, you are still like growing, you're still getting to know more about life, you are still getting to know
Yeah,
yourself as a person.
yeah.
So adding any other thing like a relationship and all of that, I feel like basically
Okay.
a distraction to whatever you have going on. You are still trying to balance academics and all of
Yeah,
that.
I
Most
understand.
teenagers said they are still secondary school.
Yeah.
So it's a no, it's pure distraction.
Okay, so let's talk about the teenage age range. You know, the teenage age range starts from 13 to 19. So, you know, there are some teenagers that you can say they have this kind of memory that they are wise enough to know what they are doing at that age. Someone age 14 may even be wiser, sorry to say, than maybe
Yeah.
an adult that is older. And probably someone with like 18, 19 may not have that reasoning like that. So, I don't know how you want to infuse that. What do you say? What's your opinion on that?
Okay. Like one particular theory doesn't work for everybody.
Okay.
As a teenager, you can get into a relationship and it's a pure distraction for you.
Yeah.
And another teenager might get into a relationship and it might work out. I mean, we've heard of stories that like people that dated
Yeah.
from a very young age and they ended up
Getting
married.
married. Yeah.
So I feel like this same theory doesn't work for it doesn't apply to everybody.
Everybody.
You just have to like study yourself first, know yourself and know what's best for you. But generally, if you have to speak generally,
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
mm,
About knowing yourself as a teenager, you know, you talked about a teenager knowing his or herself. So about knowing yourself, because most teenagers they want to explore probably pressure. Because a lot of times when people are in secondary school, especially, they feel like, oh, you don't have a boyfriend, you don't have a girlfriend. So what are you doing with your life? That kind of thing. So they expect that, oh, at this age, even if you're maybe you're in SS2, SS3, and you're like maybe 16, 17, you should already have a boyfriend. Oh, you've not had your best boyfriend yet. Why? Why is that? So are we going to call it peer pressure, or the teenagers they just want to feel among within their age bracket?
in some people's case it's peer pressure.
Okay.
In some people's case they just want to like go outside the folk and explore, try new things and
Yeah.
like have that experience. Know that experience of
Yeah.
relationship and love like someone. I know the way the entire secondary school teenage whatever goes. Gifting, all this
Yeah.
childish, like I feel like that was even like one of the purest form of love sef, because
Yeah.
everything was so genuine then.
There was no
There
expectations.
was no expectations, like nobody was chasing money, nobody was chasing like
Basic
it was
things.
just like pure form of love. But even at that, I feel like if you're not under proper guidance, it's not something you should really, really venture into because it might not turn out well for you and for the person.
Okay. What if a teenager says that, oh, I can actually handle it, or I can balance my academics with my love life, or probably I'm even 19, right? Okay, I'm supposed to enter into a relationship at 19. I'm not a child anymore. But how are you so sure? What can you say to it that teenager can be able to balance it? What's your opinion on that?
The best of my opinion is if maybe a child is under my guidance and
Yeah.
I see that such child is like taking that part of I can undo it, I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah.
With the kind of person I am, I will allow the child to do it. Go and
Hmm.
have your experience. Whenever you get hot, you will learn your
You
lesson.
come back.
You will come back and learn your lesson. There are some situations whereby you just have to leave the person to have his or her experience. Like,
Hmm.
just leave them, let them go and have their experience. And
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you don't like you shouldn't check
Guide
them or
them,
guide them or monitor their activities.
whatever they are doing.
Exactly.
Okay, so this question is quite personal, but
Hmm.
have you been in a relationship as a teenager, and what was the experience like for you?
As a teenager,
Yeah.
I didn't do secondary school relationship.
Actually,
I didn't do secondary school relationship.
okay,
So I feel like I'm safe.
just say okay. So from your observation, why do many teenage relationships fail? Why do you feel like teenage relationships don't last, or does it last? Actually, if you look at the relationship, does it last?
If you're looking at the higher percentage, most of them don't last.
Don't
And
last.
that's because they are still growing up. Like they are still growing
Mm,
up. They are still,
yeah,
like I said earlier, they are still getting to know themselves more. Like they are still more like discovering new things about themselves and all of that. Not now adding the body of getting to know
in a
someone, the
relationship.
communication. Like you have to. I feel like relationships are a lot, and they are a lot for a teenager to handle.
Mm-hmm. That's why we say that. Why are you like 13 years old and you're getting into a relationship? I'm still trying to understand the thought process.
Relationships are actually a lot, and it's a lot for a teenager to handle. Their
Mm,
brain capacity
cannot
to handle
handle it. Cannot handle it.
it.
Talking about their brain capacity, cannot handle relationships. So, what if that teenager is somebody that just like to try new things out? Or you get like, let me just see how it goes. Because you know some people, even before they get to a youthful age, they've had so many experiences of breakups, and then you see a youth saying that, this is like my fixed relationship. So why is it like that? Why can't they just like, maintain this? Yes, this person, okay, this is how it's meant to be, and this is how it's meant to
Just like you said, they feel like they are still exploring and all of that. So it will be hard for them to stick to one. They don't know the principle guiding. I feel
be
like they don't really
relationship.
know the principle guiding relationship yet. So as soon as they get into a relationship, it doesn't work. They leave it. They
Move to
want to.
another one.
So before they get like let's say the age of 20, you hear them saying, I've been in so relationship, I've been in
Relationship.
five, I've had like 5 X, I've had 4 X.
Yes.
That's because they are still growing. Like they've not faced reality of life yet.
Hmm.
They don't have responsibilities. They don't know the responsibility that comes with the relationship. So everything is still like it's just something like a
Try and
try and error something. So
error.
that's basically what most teenagers do in relationships.
Okay. Let's talk about love in university.
Okay.
Because you know this butterflies in my belly stuff. I want you to call me. I do this, I do that, I do that. How do you feel about that generally?
I mean, it's one hell of an experience. If you have the chance, experience it, fall in love. If you have the chance, fall in love. I mean, for the plot.
This for the plot.
Actually,
Okay,
for the
okay. So social media actually it has changed the way we people connect. Do you think social media helps build meaningful relationships? I mean romantic relationships among people.
That is a tricky question.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of relationships we see on social media, they have their dirty and bad side.
Side.
It's only the good side, all these content creators and all of that. It's only the good side of relationship we tend to see on the camera.
Yeah.
But like on the deeper side of it, there are so many creators that if you hear what's going on the camera, behind the
Mm.
camera of their relationship, you'd be like, so these are the people I'm calling role model. You know,
Mm.
there are some relationships that you see online, be like, oh, I love this ship, I do this,
I love this.
I love their relationship, I love the way the guy acts, I love the way he carries, I love
Mm-hmm.
the way he does this and that.
Yeah.
But like looking at it deeper, most of them their relationship is very bad outside. Like outside the camera is not something that is too good, but it's only like the social media part.
Nice.
It's only what they want to show us to see.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like if as a youth, okay, we are talking about it now. As a
Yeah.
youth, if you're not careful and you just allow social media to distract you and maybe blindfold you, you can get misled or something. Because
Mm.
social media is not a real place for you to want to take advices.
Mm.
Social media is not a real place. It's
Mm.
not a real place. It's not a real place. And even in our day-to-day activities, our day-to-day life, I mean, there are some situations whereby you might be going through a particular phase of your life, and then your social media page might be saying another thing.
True,
You might be
true.
suffering and on your page, you'll be posting fine pictures and all of that. People
Yeah,
will be like, oh, this guy is enjoying this. This guy
enjoying.
is
They don't know
talking
the
like they
backstory.
don't know the backstory. So social media is not a real place.
Hmm.
It's not a real place for people. So taking advice, especially relationship advice on social media,
They know.
they know please. Social media is not a real place at all.
Okay, let's move to the aspect of parents because parents often complain sometimes that, and most parents as a teenager, they may probably not know that their child is in a relationship, especially probably in the university sector. So does it really affect the academic performance? Or are they still able to study well, manage it, and get still be on top? Because I heard some people say, "Oh, I can have it." Some people even go as far as having 2, 3 boyfriends, and then they still have this academic drive, and yet they're still on top. And sometimes you just wonder that how do they do it, that kind of thing, and you're like, "Oh my god."
Personally, I feel like if you are claiming my relationship is affecting my academics, you don't know what you are doing. Because if you know what you are doing, I don't think that's a valid excuse. If you know what you are doing, if you're a smart child, if you are like you have the brains and you're telling us that your relationship is affecting your academics, I feel like you don't just know what you're doing. Because if you are there academically, I don't see any reason why the relationship should
Affect
except if in any situation whereby your relationship is already affecting academics, you must check the relationship.
Yeah, something is wrong.
Something is wrong somewhere. It's either that boy is not giving you a peace of mind, or something somewhere is actually wrong. Something somewhere is wrong. Because I mean, people get into relationships to be happy, for the fun
Yeah,
of
to
it,
feel.
for the fun of it. So if something you are doing to be happy, it's not affecting an important sector of your life, I feel like no.
It's not
You should
it.
leave the relationship. Or it's either you should leave the relationship or you yourself don't know what you're doing.
Actually, so when we're talking about teenagers focusing on themselves first, how should they do that? Because most people don't know how to focus on themselves. They just feel like, oh, let me just, or most people, they may just be in the relationship, but just like, oh, let me just see how it goes. Let's just explore. And it's at the detriment of their own self.
Definitely at the
Do you get, like, maybe there are some things in them that is needing corrections. So how should a teenager particularly focus on him or herself first for any other thing?
the teenager should be disciplined, number one.
Okay.
Should have this discipline, and if the teenager is finding it difficult to do it by himself or herself, he should take the advice of maybe a parent or maybe any guardian
Yeah.
around. Like just try to be under someone that will be keeping you in check. Like
Yeah.
so that in case your head wants to be moving to the side, that
They'll
person
be able to
that
know
person will be there to like put you back in check and be like,
you are going there.
remember where you are going to, remember the goals
Yeah.
you have. The teenager should just like set goals for him or herself. She set goals and
Yeah. Remember the child of whom you have.
remember the child exactly. Remember your parents. Remember your parents. And I feel like it's kind of at that age it's difficult to do it alone. That's why I'm like the teenager should just have someone
that is
like
can
as a
work with
mentor.
as a
If you're
guide.
not comfortable with your parents, like discussing such issues with your parents, maybe an elder sibling or maybe an uncle or an aunt or something
That can
that can just like keep you in check. So that anytime you want to start going wayward, they will drag you back.
they say come
Say,
back.
come back
Come back.
here,
You're going there.
come back here. Get that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
yeah.
So when we talk about those people that, let me say, teenagers that before they enter the university, they are forming, let me not really they are forming, but they are good girls, good boys as well. And then they just enter university and then there's a different change because I've seen situations whereby I don't know if it's the environment that makes them feel like, oh, they're now free. They can do anything they want. And you see most of them just doing anything they want. So what do you say to that particular situation? Like, why do you think that they just do that?
Just like you said, I feel like it's the environment. You know,
Okay.
there are people that I've had experience of. I've seen people that like while we're at secondary school or while we're younger, you know, this kind of parent restrictions and all of that.
Yeah.
Don't do this, don't do that, don't go out.
Yeah.
That restriction was there for them. So as soon as they got into the university, they discovered that no mother was there, no father was there to always say, come back home before this time. Do this
Yeah,
before this.
exactly.
Nobody was
Check
monitoring them
them.
basically. And they just like university is a free word. You
Yes.
can do anything. If your parents are not like around or something. So I feel like the environment and maybe the people, the friends they were
They
moving with,
moved with.
friends also play a major factor because there are people that if they fall into the hands of the right friends, those friends can still your friends. I genuinely believe that your friends have a major impact in your life.
On you,
Your friends
yes.
have a major impact on you because the friends that you move with, they will either like no matter how strong you believe you are, no matter how disciplined you are, it will
Yeah.
definitely still like reflect the type
Mm.
of friends you have. If you have friends that like are party people, always going to parties and all of that,
Mm.
one day you yourself will be like, let me try
Let
this.
me follow
Let me
them
follow
at
them and
least.
explore.
Mhm.
In the process of you exploring,
Another thing has entered.
you might okay, I like this stuff. They're having
Mm.
fun. Let me continue like
Doing
let me
it.
continue doing it. But like if you have friends that are kind of like reserved people, all of that, and these are the people that you hang out with always,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like they will definitely have an impact on you. Your friends
Yeah.
will definitely have an impact.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Show me your friend and I'll tell you who
It's
you
kind of
are.
it's correct. Even though it's not correct in all situations, but
Yes,
it's
yes,
still like the
yes.
person that made that adage. The person know
Okay.
what they're saying.
Okay, so to the most important part, if a teenager is watching this right now, I
Mhm.
don't know your age or however, but the teenager is watching this right now and is thinking or considering going into a relationship
Mhm.
at this age, what advice are you going to give to
Okay. If you are considering getting a relationship, I mean, we've advised you that you should not enter a relationship.
them?
But if you still feel like you can do it, number one advice that I would give. I mean, there are certain red flags
Yeah,
that
that
people
you would
see.
see.
Something that will be a red flag to me might not be a red flag to people.
Yeah.
So, like, if you discover anything that is a red flag to you, I feel like number one, like, as you are discovering any red flag or red flags,
Red flag.
or red flag,
Red carpet.
red canopy,
Red.
please leave. Like, you see this ideology of I can change him, I can change
I can
her.
change her.
Omo, even God that created the person have not changed the person. Like God that created the person, God have not changed. You are not thinking you are.
You can change the person.
But they will change you. You will cry. So I feel like that ideology, that mindset of I can deal with it. I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can
I'll
manage.
it.
Please no, like
You're not
hello,
managing anything.
hello, get down, like get down, just calm down, just calm down completely. So if you notice any red flag that you can't do that, you like you know
You
that this
can't
stuff
do it.
will it's not you. It's not
Your
something that you are.
person.
It's not something you're expecting in a partner. Just leave the person. You will find that
Yeah.
there are plenty people in this world. Like, you'll find your
Yes.
person one day.
You
And
did.
I feel like another like advice I would want to give, try to know yourself first before you get to know another.
Yes.
Like it's
Yes.
very very important. Try to know yourself first. You have to make yourself a priority. So you can't be in a relationship and you are still like you don't know yourself completely, and you are still like trying to accept and
And
know
then,
someone else,
yes.
someone you did not grow up with,
Emphasis on that.
someone you did not grow up. Even you and your brothers, and your siblings, you guys still have misunderstandings because you don't know each other
Exactly.
completely. So let's not now talk of someone that we are just like
Just starting out. Or
just starting out. You get that kind of stuff.
yeah.
And I feel like communication is also another important factor.
Thing. Yeah.
Communication is key. There's not even like
It's key.
communication is key. Like man, most relationships that have seen scatter, they scatter because of relationship.
Communication.
So communication is very, 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 very important in a relationship. Very
Mm.
important. You might be like, I mean, I don't know how to. Why would I talk to someone? Why would I like always be checking up? How would I be doing this? How would I be doing that?
Doing that.
And your partner on the other hand might be like, my partner nonchalant. So I feel like you guys should just communicate things out
Communicate.
and
It even takes commitment,
it
a
takes
level of
it
commitment
takes a
to
level
get
of
to that.
commitment.
So if you have a lot of
Actually,
things, don't just bother to just try to I can
it
it
takes
takes
it
commitment
takes
and
a
a
whole
lot
lot
of
of
things.
commitment.
So this conversation was an eye opener. We discussed teenage relationships, is it love or distraction? And I'm sure you learned a lot. She said it is distraction.
Don't try it.
So
Why do you want to try it? It's still a form of character development. I mean, after they've broken you out, you
you learned.
will learn. Character development is key.
Yes,
You will
yes.
learn.
So that's all on today's episode. Thank you so much, Senator Star, for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful conversation. Thank you so much.